Okay, YouTube. I'm going to do a quick unboxing of this TT-02R kit. I just finished building a TT-02 kit with my daughter. It's a Subaru XV. I've got the unboxing here on YouTube if you want to check that one out. That's just a standard $94 kit. And after I got done building it, I thought that it was really fun building a rally car, so I thought that I would maybe do one and build it the best possible rally version of the TT-20 possible. So I looked at all the different variants, and I think this one is going to be the best value for the money given the hop-ups that it comes with. So you can see it comes in a basic standard box that the higher end kits come with, like the Pro Series and the R and the Double R and the Triple R and the TRF cars, where it's got the handle on it and the pull-up lid, unlike the standard TT-02 box, which is just a lift-off lid, so it's a little bit nicer of a box. You can use it for storage. It does come with a number of hop-ups that you should be aware of. It comes with aluminum drive shafts and out drives for the drive shaft as well. It comes with the aluminum motor plate and the 3-degree rear uprights, which are very important for handling purposes. It also comes with a full ball bearing set, which they are metal shielded bearings. So those will be used in the drivetrain, but we'll be using rubber sealed bearings for the wheels and the out drives. What else do we have here? Oh, it also comes with CVA shocks, oil-filled dampers, which is nice. It also has a slightly modified front bumper here for added weight savings. So if you're going to be using this for a rally, you might want to get the more standard TT-02 bumper that's a little bit straighter. Okay, so we'll go ahead and open this up and take a quick peek at it. So my daughter's kit was $95 from Tamiya USA, and this I got for, I believe it was $120 off of Tower Hobbies, so it's not that much more money. Oh, another one of the big differences is that the tires that this R version comes with are the medium narrow 24mm tires, where her kit came with some on-road, off-road treaded looking tires, and my son's TT-02 came with the wider 26mm tires. So the tires and the offsets will vary between kit. So we open it up, and what we have the tires with foams. Okay, so those are the medium narrow tires, and we have some part sprues here. So here are the A part sprues. Okay, and that gives you your damper towers and your hex, your wheel hexes. You've got your uprights, front and rear, differential caps. You've got black chassis, right, standard chassis, and we have the 24mm narrow wheels. And you want to see these? They're 2, 4, 6, 8. 10 spoke wheels, right, for the 24mm tires. We've got 2 B sprues. Okay, the B sprues give you your suspension arms, the parts for the friction dampers, which you won't use for this kit. Suspension arms here, more parts for the suspension. These are the bumper blocks. And then you can see we've got the parts for the body posts. That all comes here also. This is part for the steering. And there's some pillow balls. Also go for the steering. So here's the D parts bag. All right, so the D parts bag gives you the motor mounts for the 540 and the 380 motors. It gives you an antenna mast. This is motor shield if you're going to use that. Regular standard hexes if you don't want the ones with the fake disc brakes. Here's a receiver box. Here is the cover for the rear spur gear and the battery strap tie-down thing. In addition to that, we got the, like I said, the lighter weight, like this thing has any weight to it, but the slightly smaller urethane bumper. We've got a blue antenna mast. Ooh, very nice. And we have the standard safety instructions, warning stickers. We have a modified instruction booklet for the TT-02R. itself, which is a little bit different than what comes with the TT-02. Typically, those cars all have the exact same instruction booklet, but this one has its own unique instruction booklet. In addition to all of that good stuff, we have the metal parts bag. So if we open up the metal parts bag, you can see aluminum drive shaft, very nice. The metal parts B bag with the aluminum uprights. We have a lot of nice aluminum ball studs here, and metal out drives, metal drive shafts for the dog bones. We have silverish gray colored bits for the CVAs, and the rest of the CVA shocks, the silverish gray colored bits. So normally these are black. And we have a bag of ball bearings, 2 different sizes. Here are the, I believe these are the 810s, 811s, 814s, I think is what they are, but don't quote me on that. Here's the standard servo saver with the suspension balls here, the pillow balls for the suspension. Here is the A parts bag, which gives you your spur gear. Oh, also, this comes with the high-speed spur gear hop-up, which allows you to change out the spur, which I plan on doing. This is a fine spur, but it uses a metric pinion, and this comes with a 27-tooth pinion. It's Mod 6, and they're a bit hard to find here in the States, so I'm going to swap it out for a 48P. If you're going to run on-road more primarily, I would say you might want to go with a 64 pitch instead of a 48 pitch, but I'm going to plan on driving this mostly off-road, so 48 pitch is what I'm going to go with. It does come with the standard cross-head JIS type screws that are coarse thread, and I'm going to go ahead and swap those out for the titanium screw kit when I do my build. But here's the retainer mechanism here for the spur gear. Unfortunately, it's still plastic gear differentials, and this is fine if you're going to run stock motors. I plan on running a 13.5T, so I'm considering using the GPM metal gear hop-up for this. To me, it doesn't really make a metal gear hop-up for this car, which is really unfortunate. I wish they did. There are some mods that you can do to fit the DFO1 gearbox to this, but that requires some shimming down of some of the parts and whatnot. You have to sand it down and get them just right. And a lot of people that do it say it works beautifully, but not really my cup of tea. So what else do we have here? Oh, it looks like we've got possibly a metal, this aluminum steering arm here, possibly, instead of using the plastic jobby. I'll have to look into the instructions on that, but that is what it looks like to me, is a metal steering arm. And we've got some ball caps here, which would not come in the traditional, typical TT-02. So that's my guess, is this is going to be for a metal steering arm. And then we've got blue nylock nuts, but they only give us 4. It'd be nice if they'd given us an extra one in case one got lost. But 4 nylock nuts for that. A little pot of AW grease, which is fantastic for the differential, and some Tamiya grease and some 400 weight damper oil and some tie straps and a typical Tamiya tool and some foam for underneath the steering servo and some double-sided tape. And the hex wrench if you don't have a nut driver, as well as what looks like a very cheap adjuster wrench for what I'm going to say is the steering arm. So there we have it. That's everything that comes in the box. There are some things you're going to need if you plan on building this up. They say on the box what it is, but it's atypical for the TT-02 because it does not come with a speed control, so you will need to get a speed control. You will need to get a motor. Usually these two things come with TT-02s. Of course, you need a transmitter and a steering servo and a receiver and a battery and a charger. All of those things are pretty common. But the other thing that you'll need is a body. So the body that you want is 190 millimeter wide, 257 millimeter wheelbase body. There are a number of them that you could go with. Because I'm going to be building this up as a rally car, I'm going to be going with the Subaru WRC body, but there are a lot of different body choices, and if you're going to stick with this as just a road car, there are even more available for this in that size. It's a pretty typical size for a touring car. So I hope this was informative for you. You could see everything that comes with the R variant of this kit. Like I said, what you gain in hop-ups, you do lose a little bit in electronics, but typically people that are looking at a rig this level already have the electronics or wouldn't use what comes in an entry-level kit at any rate. So this will be the first in my series. I do plan on doing a series on this car for my rally build. So if you like it, please give me a like. If you got any questions about this, go ahead and shoot them in the comments section. It's going to take me a little while to build this up, so the updates will not be coming fast and furious. My guess is it's going to take me a good month and a half or so to get this built up. So please be patient, but that gives me time to answer any questions too. So thanks for watching.